Immediately, as soon as it happened, it felt differently and I actually heard it crack. So I had a bad feeling about that one. Hey everyone, you're looking at another wet weekend in Alabama. Go figure. One thing you may not know is that Alabama is near the top of all the states as far as annual rainfall. We get more rain in Alabama than Seattle does. So that explains a lot of times why I can't ride. So here we are on another Saturday and it's going to be raining all day. But actually, it's not the rain so much that is keeping me off of my bike. Speaking of which, there's the beast. I actually have the cover off just to show you that it is still around. However, it hasn't been ridden in a few weeks with one small exception, and that was just for an experiment. So let me tell you about what's going on and why I haven't been on the VMAX. Hello. As I try and put the VMAX behind me, let me tell you a little bit about what happened. And as you can tell by the title of this video, a freak accident is keeping me from riding the bike. So what kind of freak accident did I have and what is going on? So let me explain. First, let me just preface this by saying, you know, one of the old adages is a lot of times our houses and our homes are the most dangerous place to be. And that actually holds true for this one. But it's nothing serious, but nonetheless, it's keeping me off of my bike. So what happened was, a few weeks ago, I went to close the blinds on the front of my house, a window in the front of my house, and as I went to take one step away, I accidentally stepped on my 25-pound dumbbell, which is kept right in that area. So within that 1 foot that it took me to step from where my foot was planted to hitting the dumbbell, that was all that was needed to fracture my right pinky toe. So immediately, as soon as it happened, I knew that this was different than any other time I had stubbed my toe. It felt differently and I actually heard it crack. So I had a bad feeling about that one. And sure enough, the next day, I could not move that foot at all. It was that bad. And it was a gorgeous day in Alabama. Great sunny day. I had plans that day of going out and hitting golf balls and going for a ride on the motorcycle. And all of that came to a screeching halt because I did not want to leave the couch all day. So the whole foot was in pain, even though it was the pinky toe that had gotten hit. So the next day, Monday, I could tell by the looks of things, the bruising had gone, it was more than just the pinky toe. It was really the next 3 toes as well. Everything but the big toe was all black and blue. And I knew right then this was not quite right. So I've stubbed a lot of toes over the years, a lot of fingers. I've had jammed playing football and everything else. But I just knew that this one was different. So I called, got an appointment, got in the next day. They ran x-rays. They called me a day or 2 later and told me, yeah, I have multiple fractures. So that's what put an end to a lot of things, not just riding my motorcycle. But that has definitely kept me off the bike. After about a week, I decided to try and go out for a ride just to see if it would work. And really it didn't. And it was because of just wearing boots, because I wear all of my gear all of the time. And the way that my boots fit, they're just tight as they should be. And it was just putting a lot of side pressure on the side of my foot. And it just really made it uncomfortable. It wasn't so much that it's painful. I could deal with the pain, but I wasn't sure what that was going to do to my healing process. So I didn't want to jeopardize that. And I haven't been on it since. So other than that 10-minute ride just to experiment, that's been it. So I'm waiting for this thing to fully recover because I just don't want to keep aggravating it and not have everything set properly. So that's what's keeping me off the bike and keeping me from doing moto vlogs. Now there are some other videos that I will be making in the meantime here in the garage or at my computer. But as far as moto vlogs, they're on hold for right now. I look forward to getting back to those. which I'm hoping will be in a couple of weeks. But when that does happen, you'll know about it because I'll mention it on the first moto vlog that I'm back after this crazy freak injury. And at the same time, if you're in the area, some of you will probably know when I'm back because you'll hear me redlining at least first and second gear just to get that out of my system. But anyway, look forward to doing that. So just a quick update to let you know what was going on and why you're not going to see any moto vlogs for a while. Fortunately, I've always got a handful of videos that are always completed and ready to go just in case anything happens. So I've been burning through those relatively quickly lately. So, but today, because it is raining, I've got an opportunity to do some things here in the garage. So I'll do some other recording today and get those posted in the meantime. So, but that's all I had for this one. The one thing I would say that, again, it made me kind of realize when I knew that I had fractured it in multiple places, that seems just odd for as little of distance that it took for me to do it. Like I said, I wasn't even in full stride at that point. I was just stepping off and then cracked it 1 foot later as far as the distance is concerned. So I guess, you know, it's kind of had me reflecting a little bit. You know, is this the point in my life now where things are just that much more fragile at 58 years old? So it just seems kind of weird that of all the things I've hit and jammed over my life, that it's something that simple from only a foot away. And by the way, this is the first time in all the crazy things that I've ever done this is the first time I've ever broken a bone. So again, so it's made me kind of think, okay, maybe this is a sign that the bones just are a little more brittle than they used to be. So don't know what I'm in for, but anyway, so that's what I have right now. That's where I'm at. So unfortunately, again, I can't jump on the beast. And again, if it were just a pain, I could deal with it. But like I said, I don't want to prolong the injury. And at the same time, you never know when you're going to need everything to balance the bike. If you lose it just a little bit, and I needed to catch it and put a lot of weight on that right foot, no telling what would happen to re-injure that foot. So again, I'm just not taking any chances. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. I will keep you posted, and again, you'll see when I have new videos. I'm not sure if this video is one of those that is worthy of a thumbs up, but nonetheless, I know that the YouTube algorithm likes thumbs up, but if you feel so compelled, feel free to do so. But that's all I have for this one. I'll see you next time.